In this tutorial, we'll be using Fusion 360 to sketch lines, rectangles, circles and arcs. And after completing this tutorial, you'll be able to create sketches using lines, rectangles, circles and arcs. We're going to begin by creating a simple line, 50 millimeters in length, at a 90-degree angle. There are a number of ways to do this. Let's take a look at the first. We must create a sketch to work on. So in the toolbar, let's click Sketch, Create Sketch. Now we need to select one of the work planes to work on. Let's click to select the ground plane. To sketch the line, we need to select the Line tool. So in the toolbar, click Sketch again, and this time select Line. Now from the center origin, click to place the first point, drag down at a 90-degree angle to 50 millimeters, then click to specify the last point on the line. Then click the green tick to confirm the line. We can also sketch a line by entering the values directly. Let's take a look at doing that. In the toolbar, click Sketch, Line. And again, let's place our first point and drag down at 90 degrees. But this time, instead of selecting the second point, enter the value 50 on the keyboard. And then press Tab on the keyboard to lock that value. Now, no matter where we move the angle of the line, it will maintain a distance of 50 millimeters. And we can set the angle of the line also. Enter 90, press Tab on the keyboard to lock the angle value, then press Return to complete the line. Using the Line tool, we can also sketch multiple lines in succession. Press L on the keyboard to activate the Line tool. Now click 5 points to create 4 lines at any angle and any length. Then click the green tick to confirm the lines. We could have sketched those 4 lines, setting the lengths and angles using the keyboard and our tab keys. If we wish to delete lines, if we go to the toolbar, click Select, Select, we can select any line we wish and then hit Delete on our keyboard to remove the line. We can also create a selection window and delete multiple lines at once. If we go to the toolbar, click Sketch, we can see that we have a number of options to sketch different types of rectangles. We can sketch 2-point rectangles, 3-point rectangles, and center rectangles. Select 2-point rectangle. A 2-point rectangle can be sketched very easily by clicking the first point, dragging diagonally, then clicking the second point. Again, we could choose to enter absolute values using our keyboard. We can also sketch a 3-point rectangle. If we choose 3-point rectangle from the rectangle flyout in the sketch menu, click to place the first corner, click again to place the second corner, and then click a third time to set the width or the height. Our final rectangle option is a center rectangle. To sketch a center rectangle, simply click to specify the center point, drag out and click to specify the perimeter. And again, we can use the Select tool from the toolbar to click and delete any specific lines or drag a selection window. Let's click Fit in the navigation bar, and then let's take a look at the options for sketching circles. In the toolbar, if we click Sketch and activate the Circle Flyout menu, we can create center diameter circles, 2-point circles, 3-point circles, 2 tangent circles, and 3 tangent circles. Let's select center diameter circle. Simply click to set the point for the center of the circle, drag out to the size that you require, or enter the value directly, press Tab, and then return to confirm. If we go back to the sketch menu, we can see that we can also sketch arcs. We can sketch 3-point arcs, center point arcs, and tangent arcs. Let's sketch a 3-point arc. To sketch a 3-point arc, click to place the first point, click to place the end point, and then click to place the arc point. This arc is particularly useful if we wanted to add an arc to our rectangle sketch, for example. Click to place the first point, click to place the end point, and then click to place the arc point. We can also create arcs while sketching lines without having to stop our sketch and change tools. If we find some space on the canvas, then select L on the keyboard to activate the Line tool, we can sketch lines in succession, but also we can sketch arcs without having to change our tool. To sketch an arc whilst using the line tool, click and hold the left mouse button at the point in which you wish to begin the arc, and with the left button held down, simply sketch out the arc using an arc-like motion with your mouse. This concludes our simple sketching tutorial. Click Stop Sketch and save the file. Give the file a name and save it into your project folder. In the next tutorial, we'll look at slightly more complicated sketching techniques, such as how to sketch splines and slots.